So with the release of Marvel Spider-Man 2 coming very soon, I went back and played, I feel like, one of the best Spider-Man games that make you feel like Spider-Man, which is Web of Shadows. Now, the reason why I hold Web of Shadows at such a high standard is mainly because of the combat. And there's some other stuff as well, but the combat is the main driving point of why I still play the game till this day. Now, with the way Web of Shadows is set up, you can instantaneously swap in between the red and black suit anytime you want to. And remember this, each suit comes with its own combo, abilities, and moves that you can pull off. And you can swap suits anytime you want to, which opens up doors of combos you can pull off with him. And remember, there are 3 styles you can do in Web of Shadows. There's the air combat, the wall combat, and the ground combat, which you can go into instantaneously with moves that you can pull off with Spider-Man. So it's insane what you can do in this game. Just look at this. Now you cannot tell me that's not fire. I don't know, man. It's just something about this game. It just hits. I don't know. I just can't really explain it. The combat is just so good, and I just keep coming back to it. And I feel like if Marvel Spider-Man 2 could take some pointers from this game, bruh, this could literally be a top tier game. Now, of course, Marvel Spider-Man 2 is way different from Web of Shadows. It's just built in different era. So, of course, it's not going to be as fluid as Web of Shadows because it's really built on a whole entirely different engine. And with Marvel Spider-Man, I feel like he's more limited to what he could do compared to Web of Shadows. Now, I don't know if you disagree on that one, but I just call it facts. I feel like Marvel Spider-Man is limited, but I feel like the stuff they can take from Web of Shadows is easily stuff that could be implemented. Now, the things that I'm talking about is the ground combat and the air combat. Now, when it comes to the air combat for Marvel Spider-Man, it's really lacking compared to Web of Shadows, because with Web of Shadows, the things you can do in the air in Web of Shadows is you literally could just murder people. It's insane what you could do.
Back to prison!
And in Marvel Spider-Man, you can do some crazy stuff in the sky, but if you want to look flashy and cool at the same time while doing it, it's very easy to replicate that in Web of Shadows. And I feel like if they take a little bit inspiration of doing some combos mid-air like you can do in Web of Shadows, I honestly feel like that would be a cool thing that could be implemented into the game. And the same for the ground combat. It's pretty crazy what you can do with the ground combat for Spider-Man. So let's say, for example, with the symbiote suit, once you do a combo where you can sling tendrils around, at the end of the combo, you release a whole barrage of symbiotes. It does a straight line just mowing through enemies. Like, it is a very powerful move. If they can add in some combos that can be something similar like that, but at a ground realistic type of feel, dude, the possibilities are endless when it comes to that. Now, I know the things that Peter could pull off in Web of Shadows is pretty non-existent and unrealistic when it comes to terms of how Sonic has developed Marvel Spider-Man, but I feel like you can cut loose a little bit, just to make it more like, wow, like Spider-Man actually did that. That is pretty crazy. But I have a feeling they're going to take the story approach with it, where once you attain the black suit in Spider-Man 2, you're going to have it for that chapter, then you're probably going to end up losing the suit, compared to Web of Shadows, where once you obtain the suit, you can swap to it instantly anytime you want to until you get to the last mission where you actually lose the black suit. hopefully, like at the end of the game, I feel like this would be a cool feature if they added in where you could swap in between the black and red suit instantly without having to go to a menu at the end of the game once you finish it. I feel like that would be a cool feature, but I don't know. We're going to see eventually when Marvel Spider-Man 2 does come out. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you feel like Spider-Man 2 should take some inspiration from Web of Shadows when it comes to the combat, or no? But that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's Lejeune here, and I'm gone. Peace.